Check 1, 2. Shit. Check 1, 2. How you guys doing? I'm just gonna pop into this bench right quick, and then we'll talk. Alright, so I'm back. I didn't have my Sunday bench. It was a very bad day. I'm still not out of the woods. I got this sinus issue that will not go away. And I can tell when you blow your heart. Oh my God. When you blow your nose. Why did I not put a plate on? When I blow my nose hard enough, you can kind of feel the width of your nasal passageway. It's really gross sounding, but you can kind of feel, the, I don't know, freaking width of exit of air. And on the right, I can feel a pretty significant width. And this side, it feels closed up. So I know my sinus is inflamed. I'm not stuffed for the most part, but when I blow my nose, I can tell my sinus is inflamed. And so I've had this feeling for the past 2 weeks of pressure on the side of my face and a little bit of eye pressure. So my sight is kind of weird. And it sucks because I'm a very anxious person when it comes to my health. One would say I might have health anxiety. So every morning I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, is it going to be better today? Blah, blah, blah. I had a Super Bowl party yesterday. And I was so anxious about my issue, about not getting better, at the speed at which I wanted to, thinking I'm getting worse, thinking of all the possibilities, and I just freaked myself out to the point of losing my appetite and being feeling like shit for the rest of the day. And so right up to when people came over my house, it was a struggle. And even then it was I felt like I was in a daze when they were over, and I was trying to keep conversation with them, and it sucked because it ruined my mind, ruined what could have been a much more fun time with my friends. So yeah, it was it was still fun, but it was I could just feel myself. I could feel slowly. Jesus. I could feel me slowly I don't even know, cave inwards mentally. And then get into that downward spiral of oh my God, am I okay? Am I and then just body felt hot. Almost tingly, and just felt like shit. And it sucks, man. It really sucks. Because you can tell yourself as much as you want, I'm fine, I'm healthy, etc. But I feel there's almost a point of no return where it's you can't convince yourself of anything, and you just kind of gotta ride that point of pain that can't be reversed. You open Pandora's box of anxiety. So that's what I've been dealing with. And so I didn't bench yesterday because I was so fucked up. Yeah, it was bad. And I've been kind of having that for the past week, just kind of thinking like, oh my God, like when am I going to be better? Like this is, I used to be able to heal from a cold in like 2 days when I was a kid. And now I'm like, I've literally been sick like 3 weeks or 3 times in a row, which actually was like 3 weeks. And I just want to be better. Now I'm like almost better, but then all my sinuses, whatever, make me feel like I'm freaking outside of my body when I'm just walking around or looking around, and it's just like, I want to be better. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I need to go to the therapist, because I've had multiple times where, like, I freak myself out so badly, and it, like, absorbs an entire day. You know. And, like, I mean an entire day. I really, like, I woke up at 9. I wanted to sleep more because it was kind of, I didn't sleep that much from the time I, fell asleep. But I was, like, I felt, like, amped up for some reason, but, like, still tired. So whatever, I just got out of bed, and then panic ensued, and then the whole day I felt just like this intense feeling of unease. So it was just, yeah, it was bad. And so I've just been, like, kind of half sick for, like, a week. And, like, not that hungry sometimes, so I'm just not eating, missing days working out, and there's no fucking way I even hit this. I don't even know why I'm trying to go for it. But it's like, I'm 155 now. I weighed 160 at the start of my bulk. So it's just like, we're taking so many steps back, but, that's life, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just, it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, like I said, full day. Full day is just gone because I can't freaking calm down. But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm benching. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna write this down ahead of time. What's today? 2:10? 2:15 for 1. Yeah. I wrote too hard last time, and so now I'm like probably a pound or 2 down since that time. Calorically depleted for sure. But I'm gonna hit this because I want to. So, let's do it. My friend hit 335, and he said he had been, like, terribly sick for multiple days and was in a caloric deficit, but he hit 335, which is, like, working weight for him. So, this is for you, Cody. That was about as hard as last time, which, to be honest, I can't complain about because, last time I was, like, healthy-ish and well-fed and well-slept, so fuck it, I'll take it. I don't care. I really should at some point, not do this high of RPE, because that's not really what a single should be. You're not maxing out every day. I mean, I don't know. That was probably RPE 9, which, yeah, is too much. Yeah, I'll write still too hard. And so last time I did 195 and it was too much. Went down to 190 for 3. 190 felt solid, and then I did that for 4. So I'll just start with 190. See what's up. I always feel better, set 2 and 3. First one's just, getting into it, you know? Yeah. Sorry I'm not, talking about funny things or whatever. To be honest, my past couple days have not been funny. They've been pretty brutal. And it sucked because my parents were home. So I was like, oh, that's the perfect time to, take an edible and just chill out and, watch a show or something. But nope, I didn't do that because I just felt too sick over the weekend. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to, bring substances into it. I had, one drink of whiskey on, Saturday. And even then, I was just like, oh, let's chill. Come on, I'm sick. I just need to heal. So, yeah, it was supposed to be a fun weekend, and I just kind of sat at my house, empty house, just being sick and dreading how long I was going to be sick for. So, it sucks. I went to the doctor today, though, also because I needed blood work to be done, but I also brought up, my sinus shit, and so I got a neti pot, that gross thing that you, it looks like a genie lamp, and you pour it into your nose, and then water comes out the other side. Maybe that'll help. But at the very least, my body's normal functioning will bring down inflammation in my body. I don't think my sinuses are just permanently inflamed. That would just make no sense. To have a chronically inflamed part of my body after one bout of sickness. That would be stupid. Okay, 190. Yeah, I hope you guys are staying healthy and, feeling good, because it never feels good to not feel good. But it's times like this that you kind of surround yourself with people that make you feel good, because when you are that entrenched in suffering and, just not feeling good, you tend to not waste your energy as much because you just don't have as much to go around. And so, yeah, I find myself being more appreciative of my family and my friends that I care about, and, good shows and whatever. Less drivel that, makes my soul feel, tired. So, I guess that's one good thing that can come from that. That could be said about, suffering in general. I think I've quoted before. Not really quoted, but, people with cancer say that, oh, this is the best thing that ever happened to me because it helped me realize what was important in my life. Which is, yeah, that's pretty badass. To say that something that could kill you helped you, realign your belief system or something like that. But yeah, even small things, just being sick for 3 weeks. You just kind of gravitate towards things that aren't energy drainers but are like energy uplifters, and usually that is friends, family, and like activities that you enjoy. It sucks when you have to go to work and or school, and you unfortunately have to do things that you don't want to do, but again, like, you can filter and like, I don't know, just kind of narrow down the things that you can. Filter out some shit, So that's nice. I think I can hit this. For 3. Oh, God. Yes. Yeah, that felt about good. Probably RPE 7 or 8. The rep didn't really slow down that much, so it wasn't terrible. I doubt I'll see myself doing 4. I think this is gonna be like a pretty bare bones day. But, my goal is to hit 3 plates by the end of next year. So, it's not like I got somewhere to be in 2 months, 3 months. So, unfortunately, the first month and a half has kind of been a bust. So that's, one step back. But we got 10 and a half months to take many steps forward. I mean, fuck, I think I gained like 20 pounds in like 4 months or some shit like that. It was stupid. I was in college and just at 5'5", eating 4,000 calories a day at like 170 pounds just does not need to be done. Maybe if you're like at 190 or like 200 and you're trying to gain like 20 pounds and I don't know, whatever. I just didn't need to do it. I was drinking fucking shakes with olive oil, coconut oil, Oreos, ice cream, oats, chia seeds. Those are fine, but the Oreos and the whatever, like, I remember I would make myself bowls of ice cream, put in Oreos, put on peanut butter, and it got to the point where, like, I was eating dessert, like, for calories. Like, I didn't even enjoy the dessert anymore. I was eating, like, huge scoops of ice cream until it was, like, literally a chore to eat dessert. So, that was really sad. All just to have a very, I don't even want to say mid physique. I look like a tub of shit. Because I didn't really do bodybuilding focus that much. So I was like 180 pounds with like a big chest and big legs. And then like stick arms, like no shoulders, no traps, whatever. So I just kind of looked like this like ball. People call it spider physique. Some people call it turtle physique. Because you're just kind of round with like stick appendages. Yeah, I just looked so bad. I still don't look that good, and I weigh fucking 155 right now. But if I gain that 20 pounds, whatever, I will gain it slowly and over the course of like a year. So, well, now 10 and a half months. So, whatever. I can do it. And yeah, if I gain, whatever, 10 pounds a month on my bench, I'm at like 225 pretty consistently now. 10 pounds a month. 10 months. 100 pounds. 325. Definitely not happening, but, you know, that's only 2.5 pounds a week. I don't even have 1.25s to put on the other side. Like, think about that. Could you put 1.25s on every week? It seems so minuscule. So I don't know. Maybe it's doable. And I feel like a lot of that could just be the muscle memory building from bench again. Because I kind of didn't bench that much. And then on top of that, gaining the weight over time and just becoming a stronger, thicker being, you know? So that could be cool. And then working on the accessories like I didn't do so much before. Working on them peripheral muscles, the triceps, the shoulders, the biceps, especially the fucking biceps. My biceps are baby. There's this girl on Instagram. She's not really a girl. She's a woman. She's a mom. She's like freaking huge, but like natural. Like she doesn't look crazy. She just like deadlifts a lot and benches a lot. And she measured her biceps and they were like 15.5 inches. I don't even think mine are, well, mine might be like 15. And so I'm like, fuck. I'm getting outstepped by this freaking mother. So, we gotta work on that, you know, for 3. Dude, I'm telling you. Set 2, always. It just felt so much smoother. So, totally forgot to mention, videos in 480p. Sorry about that, but nothing I can do. The quality of this camera, causes the video not to continue if the file size gets bigger than 4 gigs. Every time the video recordings would stop at like 17 or so minutes, and I'm like, well, what the hell? Look at the file size, it's like 4,196,000 bytes. Like exactly 4 gigabytes. So I'm like, shit. Because that's just the thing with SD cards, which run on a file system called FAT32. And FAT32 can only have files of 4 gigabytes. What's the solution to that? Shooting a smaller file, or smaller resolution. So, unfortunately, gotta shoot in that 480p, baby. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers, like, do this kind of vintage vibe. This one Asian girl, you've probably seen her and you're recommended. She's like got 100,000 subscribers. Her name starts with a Y. Her most popular YouTube video is Things I No Longer Believe In. And she like films on a laptop. It seems like she films on like a MacBook Air, like a 480p MacBook Air. Even the sound quality is bad, which here at least I have like my phone. But video quality is butt. And she always films in like low light, so like you got all that grain. But hey, people fucking like it because it seems like the algorithm is picking up people who actually have substance to what they're talking about, and she does. So, you know, good for her for kind of finding this niche where AV quality don't matter so much. So yeah, I guess we'll see if that happens. my quality of whatever doesn't matter at all because I'm not getting views either way. That would be funny, though, if I, upon switching to 480p, got more views. It's like, shit, I might as well film with those, like, tiny mics that everyone bought on, like, TikTok Shop, and they're, like, dog shit quality. Film with that. Or, like, get out one of those headset mics from, like, 2008. Yeah. This is coconut water. It's not like gross, cloudy water. Did I write down my next set? I did. I might go for 4, dude. I might go for 4. I said I wouldn't, but I think I honestly could do it. My bench feels smooth. So I'm happy that after the shit I've gone through, my bench still holds up. Which is just so crazy. Because I did a road to 275 bench and literally just benched for a month and went from 265 to 265. I couldn't hit shit. Oh, you probably need to deload. I think I deloaded right before. And yeah, just didn't go up at all. So, sucks. But I think just like that might have been fatigue or a failure to kind of bring in all the peripheral shit that actually helps you bench instead of just doing bench. Like, do some incline bench, do some tricep work, do some rear delt work, do some shoulder work, do some bicep work. I don't think I did a single set of bicep or tricep or anything. It was bench. I worked out for like 30 minutes, I think. I don't even know if I did accessory work. I don't think I did any. And it's like, how do you expect to, do that when none of your bases are covered, upper body-wise? Like, bench doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's not like, chest makes your bench go big. Like, no. So I feel like if I take it slow, for real, in these next 10 and a half months, take it slow, moderate surplus, work on all of my peripheral shit in a kind of bodybuilding style, work on my incline bench, work on all of the accessories. Like, I feel like, what is it? Rising tides raises all ships. Like, I'm just kind of going to get to a point where my body is big and everything else is strong that, like, there's no way my bench couldn't go up unless I reach some fucking genetic ceiling, which there's no way I'm reaching a genetic ceiling at 23. There's no way I max out my physique and my strength. Like, it's not happening. When there's people like Lane Norton who are 40-some years old and, like, breaking his own records. Or like Jen Thompson, same thing. And she's like a world record bencher. Yeah. So, let's fucking do this. Let's hit 4, baby. You know what? I'm really paranoid about this video now. I need to make sure I'm still filming. Fuck yes. My battery is low, though, so I gotta hit this. For 4, baby. Let's go. Man. Write that down. $190 for 4, and I'm going to write the same thing I did last week. Solid. 3 underlines, baby. Well, let's make sure my camera didn't die. Cool beans. Yeah, this about covers it. TLDR of today. I went through some shit, but I'm here. And, yeah, I appreciate shit. Suffering causes gratitude, or some artsy shit like that. And I just hit that, so yeah. Let's fucking go. Here's to a long, arduous journey that ain't gonna be a straight path up. There's gonna be some windy roads, there's gonna be some bumps. But we're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Il faut qu'on se dépêche avant qu'on y aille au restaurant. Et on se fait quand même un...
Ooh, that does not sound good.